Latar belakang. Sistem peringatan kebakaran merupakan teknologi yang bekerja berdasarkan prinsip logika matematika. Sensor panas, sensor asap, dan tombol manual beroperasi menggunakan aturan konjungsi, disjungsi, dan negasi untuk menentukan apakah alarm harus aktif. Dalam teori himpunan, kondisi bahaya dapat dimodelkan sebagai irisan antara sensor-sensor yang mendeteksi anomali sehingga hubungan antar sensor dapat dianalisis dengan lebih jelas menggunakan tabel kebenaran dan diagram himpunan. Pendekatan ini penting karena dalam kehidupan sehari-hari sering terjadi false alarm, alarm terlambat menyala, atau sensor tidak sinkron. Melalui penerapan logika dan himpunan, keputusan sistem menjadi lebih terstruktur, valid, dan meminimalkan kesalahan deteksi. Rumusan masalah. 1. Bagaimana sistem peringatan kebakaran dapat dimodelkan menggunakan konsep logika matematika? 2. Bagaimana himpunan dan relasi digunakan untuk menggambarkan hubungan antara kondisi sensor dan keputusan alarm? 3. Bagaimana tabel kebenaran dan flowchart membantu menjelaskan mekanisme kerja sistem alarm secara terstruktur dan akurat? Tujuan penelitian. 1. Menganalisis mekanisme kerja alarm kebakaran menggunakan logika proposisional. 2. Memetakan sensor asap, suhu, dan api ke dalam himpunan untuk menjelaskan hubungan kondisi aksi. 3. Menyusun tabel kebenaran dan flowchart untuk menunjukkan alur keputusan sistem peringatan kebakaran. Konsep dasar sistem peringatan kebakaran. Sistem peringatan kebakaran adalah perangkat yang mendeteksi potensi bahaya seperti asap dan panas dari api, kemudian mengaktifkan alarm untuk memperingatkan penghuni gedung. Sistem ini terdiri dari sensor asap, sensor panas, panel kontrol, tombol manual, serta alarm suara dan visual. Cara kerjanya mengikuti aturan keputusan otomatis. Ketika kombinasi sensor tertentu aktif, alarm akan menyala. Mekanisme tersebut yang dapat dianalisis menggunakan logika proposisional dan himpunan untuk memodelkan proses deteksi dan pengambilan keputusan pada sistem.
Penerapan logika matematika pada sistem alarm kebakaran. Sistem alarm kebakaran menggunakan logika matematika untuk menentukan keputusan alarm berdasarkan kondisi sensor. 3 sensor utama yang digunakan diantaranya yaitu A sama dengan sensor asap, S sama dengan sensor suhu, P sama dengan sensor api. Setiap sensor memiliki 2 nilai logis. Jika B berarti benar, maka sensor mendeteksi kondisi bahaya. Jika S berarti salah, maka sensor tidak mendeteksi bahaya. Keputusan alarm dapat dimodelkan dengan proposisi berikut. Aturan logika yaitu, jika A konjungsi S konjungsi P, maka alarm akan on. Berikut tabel kebenarannya. Keterangan, A sama dengan sensor asap, S sama dengan sensor suhu, P sama dengan sensor api selanjutnya. S bernilai salah dan B bernilai benar. Berikut adalah gambar diagram dalam bentuk flowchart. Fungsi logika sistem. Sistem alarm mengambil keputusan berdasarkan aturan logika berikut. Alarm, A konjungsi S konjungsi P. Alarm menyala atau bernilai benar jika dan hanya jika ketiga sensor mendeteksi bahaya. Jika salah satu sensor bernilai salah, maka alarm tidak akan aktif. Peran fungsi logika di antaranya, menentukan keputusan sistem secara konsisten, mencegah false alarm, mistaken trigger, menjamin alarm hanya aktif pada kondisi bahaya nyata.
Permasalahan di kehidupan sehari-hari. 1. False alarm atau alarm berbunyi tanpa kebakaran. Terjadi ketika hanya satu sensor aktif, misalnya asap dapur atau debu terdeteksi sebagai bahaya. 2. Alarm terlambat menyala. Sensor tidak bekerja secara bersamaan sehingga sistem tidak segera mengaktifkan alarm. 3. Tidak ada sinkronisasi antar sensor. Sensor asap, suhu, dan api bekerja sendiri-sendiri tanpa aturan keputusan yang jelas. 4. Tidak ada model matematis untuk memvalidasi keputusan alarm. Akibatnya sulit memastikan apakah sistem benar-benar bekerja dengan tepat. 5. Kesalahan manusia, human error. Alarm tidak aktif karena tombol manual tidak ditekan atau sensor rusak tidak terdeteksi. 6. Kurang efisien menghadapi kondisi kompleks. Misalnya, asap ringan tapi suhu tinggi sistem bingung menentukan apakah harus on atau off. Solusi proyek. 1. Menggabungkan beberapa sensor untuk mengurangi false alarm. Dengan aturan logika A konjungsi S konjungsi P, alarm tidak akan berbunyi hanya karena asap masakan atau debu. Cocok untuk gedung, sekolah, kos, dan dapur restoran. 2. Membuat standar evaluasi sistem alarm dengan tabel kebenaran. Pemilik gedung bisa mengecek apakah sistem alarm bekerja benar menggunakan tabel SB yang telah dibuat. Membantu teknisi melakukan pengecekan berkala. 3. Mengatur ulang sistem alarm agar tidak hanya bergantung pada satu sensor. Jika sensor asap rusak, sensor suhu plus api tetap dapat mendeteksi kebakaran. Mencegah alarm terlambat menyala. 4. Memberikan alur keputusan, flowchart, yang mudah dipahami petugas keamanan. Flowchart bisa ditempel di ruang kontrol agar petugas tahu langkah apa yang harus dilakukan jika ada sensor aktif mengurangi human error. 5. Menyarankan penggunaan tombol manual sebagai or logic. Jika warga melihat api lebih dulu, tombol manual dapat mengaktifkan alarm meski sensor terlambat. M disjungsi, A konjungsi S konjungsi P. 6. Pemodelan himpunan membantu teknisi memastikan sinkronisasi sensor. Dengan melihat himpunan kondisi aksi, teknisi bisa mengetahui sensor mana yang error atau tidak aktif. memperbaiki kerusakan lebih cepat.
Video ilustrasi.
Fire alarm systems are designed to alert us to an emergency so that we can take action to protect ourselves, staff, and the
Solusi
general
proyek.
public. Fire alarms are found in offices, factories, and public buildings. They are a part of our everyday routine, but are often overlooked until there's an emergency, at which point they might just save our lives. Whatever the method of detection is, if the alarm is triggered, sounders will operate to warn people in the building that there may be a fire and to evacuate. The fire alarm system may also incorporate a remote signal system, which could then alert the fire brigade via a central station. In this video, we will have a look at the structure and types of the fire alarm systems. Before we get started on today's video, if you love our videos, be sure to click the like button below. Then make sure to click subscribe and the little bell to receive notifications of new Real Parts videos. This way, you never miss another one. The brain of the system is the fire alarm control panel. It is the central hub for all of the detector signals to be wired to, and provides a status indication to the users. The unit can also be set up to simulate an alarm for use in routine fire and evacuation drills, so all staff knows what action to take in the event of a real fire. At the core of a fire alarm system are the detection devices, from sophisticated intelligent smoke detectors to simple manually operated break glass units. There are a wide array of different types, but we can divide them into groups, including heat detectors, smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, multi-sensor detectors, and manual call points. A heat detector can either work on a fixed temperature basis, where it will trigger an alarm if the temperature exceeds a preset value, or they can work on the rate of change in temperature. Commonly, heat detectors work in a similar way to an electrical fuse. The detectors contain a eutectic alloy, which is heat sensitive. When a certain temperature is reached, the alloy turns from a solid to a liquid, which in turn triggers the alarm. There are three basic types of smoke detectors, including ionization, light obscuring, and light scattering. An ionization smoke detector generally contains two chambers. The first is used as a reference to compensate for changes in ambient temperature, humidity, or pressure. The second chamber contains a radioactive source, usually alpha particle, which ionizes the air passing through the chamber where current flows between two electrodes. When smoke enters the chamber, the current flow decreases. The drop in current flow is used to initiate an alarm. The light scattering smoke detector operates on the Tyndall effect. A photocell and light source are separated from each other by a darkened chamber, such that the light source does not fall on the photocell. The passage of smoke into the chamber causes the light from the source to be scattered and fall on the photocell. The photocell output is being used to initiate an alarm. In the light obscuring smoke detector, smoke interferes with a light beam between a light source and photocell. The photocell measures the amount of light it receives. The variation in photocell output is being used to initiate an alarm. This type of detection can be used to protect large areas, with a light source and photocell positioned some distance apart. Carbon monoxide detectors are also known as CO fire detectors, and are electronic detectors used to indicate the outbreak of fire by sensing the level of carbon monoxide in the air. Carbon monoxide is a poisonous gas produced by combustion. In this instance, these detectors are not the same as carbon monoxide detectors used in the home for protecting residents against carbon monoxide produced by incomplete combustion in appliances such as gas fires or boilers. Carbon monoxide fire detectors use the same type of sensor as those in the home, but are more sensitive and respond more quickly. Carbon monoxide detectors have an electrochemical cell, which senses carbon monoxide, but not smoke or any other combustion products. The multi-sensor detectors combine inputs from both optical and heat sensors and process them using a sophisticated algorithm built into the detector circuitry. When pulled by the control panel, the detector returns a value based on the combined responses from both the optical and heat sensors. They are designed to be sensitive to a wide range of fires. A manual call point or break glass call point is a device which enables personnel to raise the alarm by breaking the frangible element on the fascia. This then triggers the alarm. Fire alarm systems can be broken down into four main types: conventional, addressable, intelligent fire systems, and wireless systems. Let's spend some time considering each. In a conventional fire alarm system, physical cabling is used to interconnect several call points and detectors, the signals from which are wired back to the main control unit. Call points and detectors are arranged in zones to simplify locating the cause of the alarm. This is important for both the fire brigade and general building management. Each zone is indicated at the fire alarm control panel, either with an indicator lamp, a text display, or in some cases both. It makes sense that the more we can divide a building into zones, the more accurate locating the alarm trigger will be. The control panel is wired to a minimum of 2 sounder circuits, which could contain bells, electronic sounders, or other audible devices. It is these devices which sound the alarm when triggered. The detection principle of an addressable system is the same as a conventional system, except that each detector is given a set address, usually by means of a dip switch. And the control panel can then determine exactly which detector, or call point, has initiated the alarm. The detection circuit is wired as a loop, and up to 99 devices may be connected to each loop. It is common for the loop to be fitted with loop isolation modules, so that the loop is sectioned in order to ensure that a short circuit or single fault will only cause the loss of a small part of the system, allowing the rest of the system to function normally. In the previous 2 systems, the conventional system and the addressable system, the detectors are not considered intelligent, as they can only give output signals representing the value of detected phenomena. It is left up to the control unit to decide whether there is a fire, fault, pre-alarm, or other. However, in our next type of system, which is an intelligent fire alarm system, each detector effectively incorporates its own computer, which evaluates the environment around it, and communicates to the control panel whether there is a fire, fault, or the detector head needs cleaning. Essentially, intelligent systems are far more complex, and incorporate far more facilities than conventional or addressable systems. Their primary purpose is to help prevent the occurrence of false alarms. Intelligent fire alarm systems are available in 2, 4, and 8-loop versions, which means large premises can be monitored from one single panel. The final type of system we will consider is the wireless fire alarm system. These are an effective alternative to traditional wired fire alarm systems for all applications. They utilize secure license-free radio communications to interconnect the sensors and devices with the controllers. It is a simple concept, which provides many unique benefits and is a full intelligent fire detection system without the need for cabling. In this video, we have learned that fire alarm systems are fitted in many buildings we encounter every day, and that they are used to warn people within the building of an emergency fire-related situation. We discussed the main types of detectors: heat detectors, smoke detectors, carbon monoxide detectors, multi-sensor detectors, and manual call points. And finally, we looked at the different types of fire alarm systems: conventional, addressable, intelligent fire systems, and wireless systems. We hope you enjoyed this short introduction to fire alarm systems. Here at RealPARS, our team of experts is on hand to answer your questions and respond to your feedback. So please take the time to like and subscribe and leave us your comments. This is what drives us to add more great content. We'd love to hear your suggestions for topics you want our team to cover. Want to learn PLC programming in an easy-to-understand format and take your career to the next level? Head on over to realpars.com.
Manfaat proyek. 1. Meningkatkan akurasi sistem alarm kebakaran. Dengan model logika A konjungsi S konjungsi P, sistem lebih tepat menentukan kapan alarm harus menyala sehingga risiko false alarm berkurang. 2. Membantu teknisi memeriksa sistem dengan lebih terstruktur. Tabel kebenaran dan himpunan kondisi aksi dapat dipakai untuk mengecek apakah sensor bekerja normal atau ada error. 3. Mempercepat respon darurat. Ketika sensor bekerja sinkron, alarm menyala lebih cepat dan penghuni dapat segera melakukan evakuasi. 4. Mencegah alarm tidak menyala ketika terjadi kebakaran. Dengan aturan logika yang jelas, sistem tetap aktif meskipun salah satu sensor mengalami keterlambatan. 5. Memudahkan pemahaman bagi petugas keamanan. Flowchart alur keputusan membantu petugas mengetahui langkah apa yang harus dilakukan saat alarm aktif. 6. Memberikan model matematika yang dapat digunakan untuk perancangan sistem alarm di gedung. Proyek ini dapat menjadi acuan sekolah, rumah sakit, kampus, atau kantor yang ingin mengevaluasi sistem keamanan mereka. Kesimpulan. Berdasarkan hasil analisis, sistem peringatan kebakaran dapat dimodelkan menggunakan prinsip logika matematika dan konsep himpunan. Sensor asap, suhu, dan api bertindak sebagai input yang dievaluasi menggunakan aturan logika, khususnya operasi konjungsi. Melalui fungsi logika, tabel kebenaran, dan flowchart, proses penentuan alarm ONOFF dapat dijelaskan secara terstruktur. Pendekatan ini membuat sistem lebih mudah dipahami, divalidasi, dan dievaluasi. Secara keseluruhan, penerapan logika dan himpunan terbukti membantu meningkatkan akurasi dan efektivitas sistem peringatan kebakaran dalam kehidupan sehari-hari.